Hello everyone, my name is Creelien and welcome back to my Mass Effect playthrough. Now, instead of going to the Artemis Tau cluster to save Liara, I decided to go back into the Citadel to do the remaining assignments available before you do any main quests as a Spectre. In this playthrough we are going to do the Flux mission with the bartender chick, I think, and the Salarian who invented the device to record the winnings in Quasar.
Survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
And along the way to Flux, we are gonna pick up the Strange Signal quest. I think that's the title. You know, the AI quest on the Citadel, which, if you cannot hack in time, will explode and Shepard dies. Checking in the terminal, so it's gonna be a fast travel point.
It's out of my head. Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Give me a quest.
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Especially these things.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
No shit, Sherlock.
I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
Of course not.
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks. I'm waiting for someone else.
think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
And this is where you pick up the AI on the Citadel quest. Strange signal or something. You have to follow these signals on the walls flowing into a certain direction. I don't know why I spent time playing Quasar. I think it was because I knew there is a quest here where you have to play Quasar, but I didn't remember that first you have to talk to the Salarian who invented the tool, I guess, to scan Quasar machines. I know it by now, of course, that I played it. Signal tracking, that's the quest for the AI. So next time we are back, that will be, I think, what triggers the quest with the assignment with the Salarian. See, it flows downwards, so we are going to catch a elevator. No, of course not. I guess this was the moment when I changed my mind to go to Cora's Den instead. And here we are gonna speak with Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
Pretty straightforward.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
She is.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
This seemed a little off. And we are going to Flux. Yeah, let's not think about how he could have broken some of his bones and injured himself.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
Either you're cheating or you're not.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
It still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others.
It's still illegal.
I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Keep your
This
winnings.
was
That should be
the
payment
moment
enough,
when the
I think I'll take my
dialogue
chances
chart
the old-fashioned
switched
way.
the upper and lower
yourself.
option.
Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Here you can decide to play Quasar and win 5 times, or go to the Volus and tell him about this device. Which I did. After talking to Rita.
Hey, any luck with Jenna?
She wouldn't discuss it with me, but I think I might have a lead.
That's great. Sorry about Jenna. She's always been like that. She won't learn until it's too late.
Rita, I've got an order for you.
Oh, I gotta go. Thanks again for looking into this.
But in order to betray this Salarian, you have to accept his
Change your mind?
assignment
You gonna help me record
first.
those wins?
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself.
I guess.
Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Did he just go for himself?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were there to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always playing the angles, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Of course, because I don't have enough Paragon or Renegade
I'll help
points.
you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer.
I have a feeling that
Good
the
luck,
lower
Commander.
level is the center of these smugglings and other shady businesses within the Mass Effect universe. Inside the Citadel, of course.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Yeah, that looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Yes, we agreed we are
Here you
playing
go.
along, so
Enjoy it.
I couldn't say you're under arrest.
Come on, boys. We're done here.
Nobody died.
I could shoot someone if it'd make you feel better.
Nah, I'm good.
Now back to Chelik.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Core's den immediately.
Good.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
His VA has changed. If you noticed, the last sentence was like either unedited or was spoken by a different VA. I don't know what I'm doing here. I chose the med clinic because I think because of the signal quest. Yes.
Those Asari commandos are impressive. Lightly armored, but their speed more than makes up for it.
Unless that speed lets them outrun bullets, I'm more inclined to stick with nice, solid armor. And a big gun.
Point taken.
Listen to this beautiful music.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many...
Looks like whoever it was bounced the signal off a hidden relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn.
And again another elevator.
It's strange. The Geth are attacking, and everyone around here is still worried about ordinary business.
It's politics, Williams. The Council won't raise the alarm until they're certain about the threat.
Exactly, Kaidan.
The threat? Did they not see the vids of Eden Prime? See, this is why I hate politics.
Ashley also has a point.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big stupid jellyfish.
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar.
The Hanar as the
Hanar become
species.
vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
As Obi-Wan said,
the Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance
from a certain point of view.
By granting this one's people
for the Hanar, it's okay to do so, but
is this really how you want to represent
religious.
the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays.
No, they did not give the mass relays.
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Good.
I see the Hanar has left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
And here I think I forgot that it is actually the terminal behind Barlov 1 that I need to check out. So I was just running around aimlessly for a bit. And talked to Helen Blake.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
What was that in the background?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you.
We'll see about that.
You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Red sand is a drug
what
here,
kind of defenses
which
would these
gives
two
you
have?
minimal
I haven't
biotic
the
abilities.
faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed.
Temporarily, of course.
Their partnership soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Of course, anything for the experience points. And this is where the AI is, but I need to check the other terminal first. So here I thought that by terminal they mean one of these here. I haven't even looked at the minimap, because it obviously states where I should go.
As best I can tell, the receiver for the new signal is somewhere on the Presidium.
And this is the AI.
This must be the signal's endpoint. Let's see if we can find out where those stolen credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
What the hell is that?
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Imagine if this VI could have made an appearance in later games.
Illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
What are you, crazy? It's an AI, like the Geth. It would kill us all if it could.
I am not naive human.
Ashley is so right.
All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
And I was so damn lucky. I was just pressing everything at random because I didn't remember the sequence. And we are gonna have some...
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Shopkeeper.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
These level 1 weapons are dirt cheap. And I forgot that there is literally the compare button to check the item.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed. Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
I probably will all the time. I was thinking about buying an armor for Garrus. But that would have cost almost all of my money. So I decided to go back to Flux and finish the assignment for the Quasar scan thing.
Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well,
and you have to accept helping him in order to get the device, so you can give it to Doran.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
I should have chosen payment.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Take a few shots at the Quasar. On the house.
And I should have chosen invest. Yo. No.
I should be going.
I should have chosen
Enjoy your
investigate.
time here at Flux.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
You don't sound that happy about it.
Yes, you don't.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
And to tell Shoreband good news.
So, did you record
No,
5
it's not
wins with the
Shoreband, it's
device yet?
Shells, sorry.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of
5
work.
years of work
What am I gonna do now?
down through the window. Get a job.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
And I guess this is when we go back to the Normandy and actually start Liara's quests. But of course, in the next part of the playthrough. It's already around 40 minutes. I mean this one.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
It would get rid of my headaches too. That and drinking more water. And sleeping more. I remind you guys again, if you want me to react and read codex entries, secondary codex entries because the primary ones are read, tell me in the comments.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And this is the end.
The commanding officer is
Shut up,
aboard.
VI.
Exo Presley stands relieved.
And this is the end of part 6 of my Mass Effect breakthrough. You know what to do if you like the content.